You love it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to The Obsession. I'm Karl.
I'm Mike Stadler.
How we doing today, Mike?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. How about yourself?
Well, I'm doing all right. It's the hunting season. I'm excited. We got South Dakota done. We got a lot of whitetailing coming up.
Yeah, buddy.
We got ND.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, man, I can't wait to get back to ND.
Oh, neither one of us drew a tag this year. We were both.
We did something we never said we'd do, and I don't care to ever do it again. We took a
but then we're like,
year
we're
off
getting out. We love this trip together.
Here in Wisconsin.
And
although I will say this, you were very successful with a great bow kill. Congratulations on that big old.
Thank you, sir.
That was a great one. Got any questions over there for us?
I do.
What do you got?
Let's see here.
Oh.
I'm trying to pick one.
All right.
Let's see here.
Oh, by the way, if you guys got questions, remember to put them right down here in the comments. We'll get them in, or just you can PM either one of us, and we'll answer all the questions on the podcast if you guys ask.
Here's one.
Okay.
This could be a long one.
Okay.
What is your biggest challenge that you face when hunting? And what was your most challenging hunt? I say that's from Balake. You ever see the...
Balake!
Balake! Is there a Balake in here? No, it's from Blake.
Balake!
You want to go to war with me, Balake?
Well, Balake! I don't know why you're asking me them questions, Balake!
So what's your biggest challenge you face when hunting, and what was your most challenging hunt? Karl! It's on you first.
Okay, then. Let's see. My most challenging hunt. I would say my most challenging hunt mentally, physically. My most challenging hunt is antelope. Just for the pure reason that there's not a ton of terrain to work with, and we're archery hunting them. Spot and stalk, not sitting in the ground blind over a water bowl or anything like that. That is probably my most challenging hunt. What was the other question? That one's worth it.
What's your biggest challenge when hunting?
My biggest challenge when hunting. My biggest challenge when hunting, not trying to be too aggressive or too docile. Right? I don't know. That's kind of how I figure it. My biggest challenge. I think antelope probably was my biggest challenge, like I said, and my biggest. It's probably keeping my mental state where it needs to be during the entire time we're out there doing what we need to do, because there's a lot involved with it to be successful for both of us. How about you?
Yeah, I don't have any.
Yeah, you're just good at it all the time. Not. Or you're not good at it all the time.
I'm not good at it half the time.
Yeah.
The most... I'd read it again. I think I'd have it in here. I'd know it. So, biggest challenge when hunting. For me, I think a lot of times it's patience. Almost always patience, probably. I like to push. I like to push in and push. I've learned a lot over the years, but I still get antsy. And I want to sometimes do things that I probably should wait to do, or I try to do them too early. So that's one of the biggest things for me, I think, is trying to sit back and just kind of let it develop.
I think we've gotten a lot better over the years.
Oh, yeah. I mean, for sure. My most challenging hunt, that would probably be two for me, two different.
Well, I was going to say one other one that's...
So I'd say physically, I would say that the antelope is the hardest, even though, like, I know mountain hunting is hard.
Yeah.
But it offers terrain to make moves on animals. because we've done it. And I think the antelope, like you said, is super hard physically, because there's just nothing to work with, and it's hot. We're 90 to 100 every day in the open sun.
And miles of movement.
Yeah, miles and miles and miles and miles.
Yeah, not on four-wheelers, not on horses, walking on our legs.
Yeah, no water holes. That I think is the hardest physically. Although I know, like, when we've elk hunted, I don't think that didn't seem that bad for us. Like we take that day to acclimate, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
We have so much terrain to work with when we're elk hunting.
Yeah.
Obviously, mentally for me, I told you, was when I went to Alaska.
Yep.
For caribou. The DIY, physically I was 1,000% prepared. Mentally, thought I was prepared, but not prepared for the different things that Alaska throws at you if you've never been there. And I was basically the northernmost point of the world, above the Arctic Circle, where it's daylight 24 hours a day. So the daylight 24 hours a day really messed with me, and it got to mess with me mentally, because I went into sleep deprivation. Wasn't even a lot.
It's always day.
It's just day. All
No closure to a day.
And then it gets
It's very hard
dark,
for me
and
mentally
then
to
it's
adapt
dark.
to. Like, didn't get to where you're on a whitetail hunt. You're like, it's almost 4 o'clock. I got 30 minutes of shooting light, in late October, and then you're done.
Right.
The next day, you go to bed, you get up, you do it again.
Right.
So you have that reprieve.
There's no shutdown.
There's no shutdown. And I'm not an easy sleeper either. I was sleeping on a shitty cot.
Yeah.
And then the weather got cold, and we tried to skimp on gear.
Just because of the weight for the airplanes.
Yeah, because of the weight for the float plane, and not having the proper gear, being cold all day, sleeping in all your gear, getting up and still being cold, having to move.
When you're cold 24/7, it will mess with your mind, and wet.
Yeah, raining, wet, 30s in the, I'll say the air quote, evening-ish, night hours, but still light.
Yep.
So it's a lot different. One guy told me in Alaska, he's like, you don't like the weather, just wait 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because that's what it was.
Yeah.
Wind. And then the desolation after a while, because the days never ended, got to me.
And there's not large volumes of animals to keep your mind on things.
Yeah, it's not. My caribou hunt wasn't what you see on TV. There's not hundreds of caribou walking by you.
Right. Yeah.
A caribou is a migrating, moving, eating machine that just continually keeps moving and eating.
Yep.
And you're just hoping to see one that you can get close to. So that to me was very hard. So mentally, I think, and I'm not just saying just that hunt, like you got to be ready mentally on any hunt. We know that, because we've talked about it before, where you can kill yourself. You take yourself totally out of the game.
Yeah.
Because you're not ready mentally.
Well, we've seen that happen on taking a few guys when we went mule deer hunting, where they just, missing 15-yard shots on 180-inch deer.
Yeah.
Just a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Due to multiple reasons, but just a mental breakdown of the individual. It's tough to keep your head in the game when all of a sudden if you're not sleeping, or the temperatures are extreme one way or the other, you don't have enough food, you don't have enough water, all of that. Anytime your body is deprived of something it's fairly used to, it becomes hard for you to think
That affects your
the way
mind first.
the way you need to.
I think I'd say another, a challenge I could say on my part is the mule deer. And I say that not for the physical, the mental aspect of it, so I guess it could be mental, but like I want a mule deer so bad that sometimes you do stupid things.
Oh yeah.
You try to push things, or make shots you shouldn't take, or maybe shoot something you shouldn't shoot yet. And that's one thing that's hard for me. I want a mule deer so bad, you know, we've been deprived of tags for years at a place that we used to get them. Deprived. I'll say deprived. I feel deprived of my tag.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like something you want so bad that you do stupid things that you wouldn't normally do, you know, and to try to keep yourself to not do that,
Yeah.
or, you know, rely on each other to make sure, hey, no,
Oh yeah.
you know.
There's been times when we both had to go there. I mean, you've
Yeah.
got, here's a couple of fine examples, at least for me, where he, you know, it ain't like he physically slapped the shit out of me, but he told me, you know, get your shit together, come together and think about it, you know.
Yeah.
One in particular time, we were in North Dakota, and I was shooting a bow then was a longer axle bow that I would never do again. And we both shoot PSEs. Well, I had a PSE Evo, and it was 34-inch axle to axle. And that's just too long for my frame out there. String angle, all kinds of different things. So I was missing. Not by much, but enough to where, you know, I wasn't hitting the animal. And he sat me down. He's like, dude, you're good. Just calm the hell down and go through your damn routine. Get it straight. And I went out, and he was filming me. And I missed one deer uphill that day. I came back. I was just angry as hell. Grabbed a couple more arrows. And Mike's like, I got a buck. I seen go down over here. We went up over the top, and before I went over the top of the ridge, he was filming. He called me down and said, get up there and make your damn shot. And I made the shot. And he didn't go, 20 yards,
No.
and he was done or whatever. But
He fell further than he went.
that's true.
Going down.
Yeah, downhill. But, I mean, yeah, that was basically a mental breakdown for me at that point. Yeah, I mean, and we've done that a few times with each other over the years, you know. But I think, yeah, mule deer,
There's no doubt in my
mule
mind.
deer stuff. And it's exactly like you say. For us, that's our coveted tag. That's the
It is.
animal we love to hunt. If we could only hunt one animal, entire world,
Buddy,
it'd be mule deer.
no.
I love hunting everything else.
I do too. It's like I said, I told Karl this last year, I told him this year, I said, make sure, I said, we take turns on stalk, so he does a stalk. Not like if we started doing it and nothing happens, obviously we keep going, but like, Karl goes out of stalk, whether it happens or not, okay, then it's my turn, and vice versa, we just go back and forth. So I said, if we're on something, dude, and you look at this deer and you're like, no, we're gonna shoot this deer, tell me, don't shoot this deer.
Yeah.
It's your only tag you got, save it for that, you know, get that big deer that you want to shoot and chase that one. You know,
Yeah.
Don't shoot something you don't want to shoot. I'm not downplaying the animal, I'm just saying, once you do it, it's done, and it's over.
When we are hunting, and we have, especially muleys, we have a tendency to get tunnel vision,
Yeah.
is what I would say. And we've shot some deer that we might not normally shoot, just because we have tunnel vision, because we want that mule deer so bad.
Yeah, you just get so focused on
Yeah.
the end of it,
Yep.
and then it's like, oh, it's not really.
Especially if we've got a couple weeks to do it, you know.
Yeah.
So, but taking away nothing from the animals we've shot, you know. I mean, I remember distinctly years back. I mean, we shot a couple smaller bucks. I shot that 3x3 on the river when he was watching.
Yep.
No, and I missed one just like it out of the ground line earlier.
That same day.
Yeah. So, but you know, I guess that's what I would go with. Mule deer, antelope for me. It's been so long since I've hunted caribou that I don't.
Yeah, and I think, you know, and there could be people that go, oh, I've caribou hunted, but I'm just saying the way I did it.
Yeah, the do-it-yourself deal.
Yeah, it was a DIY. I got flown in and dropped, and that's where I was.
Yeah.
So I had what I had with me. Never done it before. I watched all the videos, and and I'm going to tell you what I watched. Looking back on it, it didn't do me a shit of good, because it wasn't. Even though it was supposed to be where I was, it wasn't where I was.
No.
So,
Or it's a different time,
Yeah,
when
it's
there
a
was
different
more
time frame.
animals coming through
Yeah,
or something.
and so yeah, mentally you got to be prepared for anything. And I don't know how you do that. I'm not going to say there's like you do this.
Yeah,
You just got to be able to sit yourself down. and
you know what,
compose
I
yourself.
think the number one thing to remember on a hunt, and this is just after talking to you about your caribou hunt, is you have to be able to separate yourself
We are.
to let your
What day
mind.
is it, Joe? I don't even know.
You have
It's
to be
always
able
day.
to take
It's
that
just
time.
day all the
It's
time.
day
Shut
and
your
day,
mind
and then
down.
it gets a little
If
bit
you
dark,
don't,
and then it's still
And then
day.
it's still day, so I
That's
don't
when
know.
it
It's
stays
lots of
day.
days.
I kind of like hunting 24 hours a
And
day.
that's, you know,
Joe
like
does,
even
I
when we're antelope mule deer hunt, you know, our minds are a million miles an hour, dude.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, but at night, when it gets dark, and we shut down, we shut down till the morning.
Yeah.
Now, we both get up at 3 o'clock in the morning anyway, it doesn't matter, but, you know, if we're going to bed at 9 or whatever, we get 6 hours of pretty decent sleep,
Yep.
we're good.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
Yeah. If you're not getting that sleep, your mind will do things to you.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. So, hopefully that answered that question.
Right?
Yeah. Well, appreciate the question. If you guys want to check us out, check the podcast out, just check the podcast out. You can go to rss.com or any of the podcast outlets. We're on all of them, but the main feed is rss.com.
Yeah, check out our pretty faces on YouTube. We film every episode of the new digs here.
And if you want to check out Blue Collar Bucks, that's our page on Facebook. Just every average, everyday hunter, guys, girls, kids, everybody showing their success, everybody being happy for everybody. Do not
Do not bash anyone's animals or ask scores, or I will boot your ass off.
That is a fact. We appreciate each and every one of you.